Darcy Do-Gooder had a good idea. A great big wonderful service kind of idea. She's got the sign up. Thank you. You know, if you go to the movies and there's not a sound, it's just not the same. All right. Now, Darcy ran home. She thought, I'm going to get some money for that mission. Now, she ran so hard and so fast, really hard, really fast, that her sides started hurting and sweat was dropping off her face. Once home, Darcy rummaged through her desk to find her checkbook. Then Darcy ran all the way back to the building, really fast. She was in a big hurry. Hurrying through the door, Darcy demanded to speak to the person in charge. Yeah. She said very loudly so everyone could hear, hold up the bus. So everyone could hear. I'm going to write a big fat check with a lot of zeros. So maybe you can take a picture of me hanging on the wall here. Oh, wait, no, I know. Maybe you can name the mission after me. Levi, you play the piano. I know you know what that means. All right.
I don't have a director.
That's because I'm going to do a great, big, wonderful thing by helping feed many people for many, many years. Then Darcy wrote the check, whipped it out with great flourish, and handed it to the check over. The end.
Who's a rich girl? Who's a rich girl?
Well, she did a great job, didn't she? I was totally into that. I was riveted. I could hardly take my attention away. It was great. And she was a
good deed doer.
Thank you, Levi. But we did a whole lot of buzzing through that. So how did something that was supposed to be good go bad? Well, let's go back and talk about it here.
Bragged about it.
Yeah. She did it to show off. That's being selfish. It was putting the focus on her instead of the people she was helping. All right. You know, the Bible tells us when you do something in order to receive attention and the glory and the honor from it, that's all you're getting. That's your reward. Your happiness that you did it. That's it. So let me ask you, what are you guys doing that only God knows about? Well, we're going to read a little bit more, Melina. So before you get to act in, we're going back to Matthew here. We're going to read the next couple verses, see what the Bible has to say about this. So, I'm going to have you read verses 3 and 4, so starting right there.
But when those doesn't, let not they left hand know what they right hand do. That their arms may be in secret, in they Father which sees in the secret self shall reward the openly.
Hope you guys were listening to that. I was telling us what we should be thinking we're doing, stuff like that. Good job, Melina. Okay, now we're going to try that story again. We're going to see if we can get it right this time. All right. When Callie puts up the red sign, what are you guys doing for me? Sound checks? When Amanda puts up her sign, what do you got? Cha-ching. All right. Are you ready, Melina? All right, here we go. One day, Marcy Do-Gooder was walking down the street when she noticed a long line of people coming out of a building. The people looked poor and discouraged and tired. Darcy noticed a sign in the window of the building. She walked closer to read it. It said, "Free! Hot meals provided every Tuesday and Thursday evening." Darcy peered through the window and saw volunteers standing behind a long table, filling plates of food for the line of people coming through the door. Darcy Do-Gooder had an idea.
Yay!
A great, big, wonderful service kind of idea. She thought, I will give money to this mission. You guys are not going to work in Hollywood, okay? You've got to get that check. All right. You have some more time. All right. So, Darcy walked politely through the door and quietly pulled someone aside and asked for the name of the mission's director. She quietly went outside, made a note of the building's address. Darcy then hurried back went to the bank to buy a cashier's check made out to the mission. Why'd she get a cashier's check? Well, because that way the check could be given anonymously. No one would have to know that Darcy was giving it. All right, all together now. There we go. Taking a couple of takes, but we're getting it. All right. Darcy bought a check or purchased a cashier check that was even bigger than the one she intended to give. We're doing a lot of cha-ching here. And when she got home, she slipped the check into an envelope and attached this note that said, "Thanks for lending a hand to help someone else. I know you'll put this money to good use. Signed, a fellow servant." Darcy put the check in the mail, never told anyone what she did.
Dun, dun, dun.
The end. Let's hear it for the lovely Sergeant Maria. All right, guys, now, we did two versions of that story. What was the difference? Well, this time, her good deeds went right. Because her act of service, she did it quietly, anonymously. She didn't have to let everybody know about it. It wasn't a big public performance. She wasn't doing it for selfish reasons, and she wasn't being a holy pretender. This time, her motives were all right. Jesus said in that verse that she read that our motives, why you do stuff, matters. Why we help and serve others, it matters. He wants us to serve and help for good and right reasons. So let me ask you guys, everybody look up here at me. What are you guys doing that only God knows? Well, Melina, I think you qualify to be in God's secret service. Hold on, it gets better.
I want to wear that. Come on.
She got official. So God wants us to be like secret service agents, so secretive that everybody show me your left hand, doesn't know what her right hand's doing. She read that in the Bible. Now here's the thing, guys. When you do things for others, God sees, God knows, and God rewards. So here's the bottom line with all this. How can you guys maybe not dress like this? Maybe not. How can you guys be a secret service agent for God?